We interrupt you watching other YouTube videos for a very special announcement. BTD6 is getting a big update. It's going to involve the first new tower added to the game in 2 years since the Dartling gun release. Oh my god, this is exciting. This is absolutely ridiculous, and I am super pumped for this. So if you guys want to be super nice to me, press that like button. Make sure you get subscribed so you can get all the special news and finally get this a good update when the guy actually comes out so you can play around with it too. And last but not least, if you guys want to be super nice to me, use my Nexus code on BTD6. It's just lowercase letters SJB. Really supports me and supports other creators if you use their codes as well. So appreciate that a bunch. So let's talk about this. There's a lot to go over in this video, and instead of doing a full-on deep dive into this, I want to do sort of a mini dive or like a medium dive. So like, you know, not a dive where we're going to like dive down and break our neck as we hit the ground or anything like that at the bottom of the pool, but more of like a little mini dive where we kind of swim off into the ocean. So let's talk about this. This is going to be the new tower, the Beast Handler. And basically the Beast Handler is going to have 3 different pathways that he can go. You're going to see there's going to be a water path, there's going to be some sort of land path, and there's going to be an air path. That confuses me a little bit because for all other towers in the game, in all situations, you basically get to have a main path that you go down, but then a secondary cross path that you could upgrade to 2nd tier. In this situation, does that mean we're going to have some sort of 5th tier tower with a secondary cross path of another monster or beast that we're controlling? I don't know the answer to that at all, but I am definitely excited for it. I'm excited to find out and see what Ninja Kiwi is going to pull off, and I assume that it's going to be good based on this artwork and everything. So again, big shout out to Ninja Kiwi for giving this early access slash an interesting update release thing with this thing with Jig. I'm really excited for it. I think Ninja Kiwi's excited for it. They know it's going to be absolute bomb, so they want to get this information out for you guys as fast and efficiently as we possibly can. So here it is. Now, I will talk a little bit later on about how these guys are translated, but for now, I just wanted to go over the 3 different paths and show you guys what's kind of going on. Again, there's the water path. You know what? Let's just show it. Screw it. Whoop, there it is. So, Alukian was unbelievably nice, and he decided to translate the Monkeylish. So if you look at these little symbols over here, this is all Monkeylish, which is just a random language that Ninja Kiwi has invented. So it does actually make real English letters, though. So somebody was nice enough to eventually figure out how to translate Monkeylish, and then Lucian was able to translate using their help as well. And a big shout out to him for hooking the other YouTubers out instead of just keeping it for himself and being a selfish person like I would. You know, I'll be honest, I probably would have selfished that crap all over the place. But here it is. So you can see that there's the water path. It's going to start off with just a piranha. Moving up to a barracuda, changing into a great white shark, and then into an orca, which is kind of cool because I feel like each one of those would probably eat each other. Even an orca would eat a great white shark in some situations. Even great white sharks eat each other sometimes, which is kind of interesting. But there's a mystery down at the bottom there. There's a 5th tier, which I'm going to guess. I'm just going to throw it out there that it could be sort of mechanical or something weird or anything as well, but I'm going to guess it's some sort of megalodon. All right, that's my big guess here. Megalodon shark. All right, and I mean, look at the size, though. It's like 10 times the size of this freaking orca, man. Holy crap. And this orca looks pretty angry already. He's an angry little buddy, man. He wants to pop some freaking balloons, I can tell you that much. All right, moving on into the land zone. So we've got to talk about the dinosaurs just in general. We're going to start with the Microraptor, which I did not know existed, but I guess it does. And then an Atosaurus, which is kind of cool. A Velociraptor, which of course everybody knows about Velociraptors. And a T-Rex. Tyrannosaurus, baby. You would think, what the heck is bigger than a Tyrannosaurus, man? I mean, according to Jurassic Park, there's nothing bigger and stronger than that boy, right? He's the most popular by far. Well, maybe there's something bigger. All right. And I only know this from Dino Crisis 2 on the PlayStation 1, but maybe a Spinosaurus or a Gigantosaurus. Okay, those are my two bets. It has to be a real thing, but we don't know. We don't know if these are going to be real things at all. These are just complete and utter guesses from me here. So, Please take everything I say with a grain of salt here. But that 5th tier could be a Spinosaurus or a Gigantosaurus or just something mixed between reality and non-reality, and he's got to be able to pop some Bloons. So I guess that brings up a good point here. Are these guys going to be just randomly stuck in a little kind of path that they go down? Are they going to do their own work and just kind of go over all over the map? Or kind of like a heli pilot or something like that? Or are they going to be kind of like a normal tower that you kind of just place down and he just sort of splashes water or splashes something else and just bites a little bit? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with this, but it's going to be exciting to see what these guys all do. I don't know. This is completely different than what we are used to in BTD6. All right, moving on. We've got the last set over here, which is the Gyrfalcon. Gyrfalcon? I think Gyrfalcon makes more sense, but Gyrfalcon sounds kind of cool too. A horned owl, which is kind of cool. Wow, everything's just so cool today, huh? Yeah, right, Chris? All right, a horned owl. Actually, owls, by the way, are very interesting birds. If you have not read anything about owls, they're like mysteriously awesome and cool. And believe it or not, I actually saw 2 owls in real life just a couple weeks ago, and I don't mean to interrupt this very important video with a stupid side story here, but I'm going to anyways because I'm Chris. I was walking down the street, I heard some hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo, and I was like, where the heck are these owl noises coming from? And I'm looking in the trees all over the place, like, I can't find this crap. And then, all of a sudden, I look kind of on the roofs, and I kind of like feel like the noise is coming from the roofs, and lo and behold, guess what? I don't see just 1 owl, but I see 2 owls sitting on both smokestacks, or whatever you call the furnace exhaust at the top of the house, sitting up there, and they're hooting at each other. And then, believe it or not, I actually saw the one jump out, swoop down, and I didn't see him catch anything, but he swooped down, went near the ground, and then like flew back up into the another roof. It was super cool to see. Wish I got a video of it, but I didn't, and it was way too dark probably to get a good video. But anyways, I digress. Moving on, we've got the N eagle. What is that? No, golden eagle is what we must assume here. Just cut off by the paper, obviously. And then last, but, well, not last, actually, the giant condor, which I don't feel like equates to more balloon popping power as far as I'm concerned. I mean, eagles are one of the coolest birds ever. Giant condor, all right, I guess he's bigger. He's bigger, but is he better? That's the question we got to ask ourselves today. Is he going to be better for popping balloons? I don't know, but I hope so. And then the 5th tier, the monstrosity of gargantuanness. I don't know what this thing is, but it's got to be freaking huge. I have no guesses as far as what birds are. I can't even think of any prehistoric or non-existent giant birds or anything like that. Only thing that comes to mind is like a Quetzalcoatl, but that's all I got, man. That's all I got. So I got to wait and see what's going to pop out with this puppy. But I am excited. If you guys have any ideas, throw it down in the comments below. I'd be really excited to hear it. So that is all that we have for today. This is all the information that we have right now. I'm super excited to show it for you guys. I'm super excited to make some guesses for you guys. The last thing we got to talk about is when is this update going to pop? Now, NinjaKiwi specifically likes us to tell you guys that we have no freaking idea. Okay, but what I can do is I can make an educated guess. That's all I can do. I'm going to almost guarantee probably not this week. I'm going to say that they're probably going to upload this week. They're probably going to do one more teaser next week and a Dread Bloon teaser today, according to them, I believe. Maybe. They're probably going to upload one more teaser next week, and then they're probably either going to update at the end of next week or wait until 2 weeks away. So that's my educated guess, but definitely hold that with a grain of salt. NinjaKiwi hates when I decide their upload update schedule for them. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed, don't forget, do all those things for me. Like, subscribe, and use the Nexus code, and we'll have more updates coming for you guys very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Have a super duper delicious day.